so excited for this because I've been planning this since my birthday. And yeah, I'm really glad that today has finally come. So yeah, gonna get ready. Like, as you can see, I managed to fit all the things that I need in just a backpack and a handbag because I learned from my previous travels that you can enjoy more if you pack lightly. For this trip, I had to take two bus rides. One from Hingoog to Cagayan, which cost me 287 pesos, and one from Cagayan to Impasugong, which cost me 150 pesos. At exactly 5 p.m., I arrived at the Impasugong Tourism Center, which is famously marked by their large statue of Panika, a traditional large colorful fan-like headdress worn by indigenous Higaunon women in Bukidnon. From there, my friend Stephanie took me to their family's inn where we dropped off our things. The fare was 50 pesos each, and we spent another 25 pesos each to go to Lover's Lane. As you can see, the massive grass fire that broke out on Mount Colago in April this year also affected the area. We walked on our way back and stopped at Barbecue ni Ipo to order some dinner. Of course, while eating, Stephanie and I talked about our lives, our work, reminisced about our past experiences, our regrets, our aspirations, and all the things that you could ever possibly talk about during dinner. It's actually almost 3 years now since we last saw each other on graduation, but I didn't feel any awkwardness. It's like we just saw each other yesterday. As I've mentioned earlier, I planned this trip since my birthday, March 15, but I wasn't able to do it because of the weather. So Stephanie and I have been messaging back and forth since April 3 because I really want this trip to go well and to finally come into fruition. Oh my god, fruition! Wow. After dinner, we stopped by 7-Eleven to buy some things and went back to their family's inn called Roy's Tulugan Transient Inn. So if you are in Impasugong and if you are looking for a comfortable place to stay, you can go there. We spent the rest of our evening filming TikTok videos and tried to have a shot eye since we will be starting our hike at 2 a.m. But personally, I was too excited to sleep very well. By 1:17 a.m., we were ready. Stephanie arranged for Kuya Iner to take us from their inn to Impalutaw Integrated School for 250 pesos each. This is where the situation took a humorous turn upon our arrival. We were instructed by our Pubring Lakaw guide, Kuya Fernan, to head to the base camp ahead of him while he waited for others. Expecting to be the first to arrive, we were surprised to find people already there. Assuming we were the last, we joined an ongoing orientation without question, only to realize later that we had accidentally joined a completely different tour group. Anyway, before entering the area, we offered a coin as a symbolic gesture of respect to the local spirits of the land. We began our hike at 2 a.m., so it's still dark. I don't have a lot of traversing videos because I was fully focused on the climb itself. Sure. And yeah, so these are the people that we accidentally, joined our hike with, and we had no idea. We just went along with them because their schedule fits perfectly with the arranged schedule that our group had. We later found out that aside from joining the wrong group, we didn't sign the waiver that we were supposed to sign. So we apologize for that because we had no idea. Because of that, the atmosphere became friendly and we had a laugh with everyone. Everyone was laughing with us. We were laughing at ourselves, and Stephanie and I were known as the two lost girls. Still dark outside. That's a little Hamilton reference for my people. Shout out. By 3 a.m., we reached the area where people are allowed to camp. We were told to wait until 5 a.m. because it's still windy at the peak. And if we go there early, we won't be able to take a lot of pictures and videos because it's still dark. They have a lot of dogs here. Some even accompanied us at the peak, and they also have a store and a restroom for hikers. By 4:58 a.m., we started climbing to the peak. We couldn't wait for 5 a.m. because we were so excited. And here's a little 360 degrees view for you, and I am pointing at the peak. Since there are a lot of hikers, there are areas assigned for the drone shots. And for your tour guides to secure a good spot, they should claim a priority number at the store that I mentioned earlier. I'm grateful that the weather was beautiful because we were able to take in the spectacular view and we were able to witness the sun rising at the peak. So we took a lot of beautiful shots there. Notice how big my smile is? I was just so happy to be there. I'm like a kid, you know? I am a kid, essentially. Deep down inside, I'm still a kid.
Never know.
How will they know?
I'll never know. How would they know?
Stephanie and I contacted Pobreng Lacao and availed their Bukidnon base package, which is worth 1,000 pesos per head. Aside from their individual drone shots, you can also request a group drone shot during your descent. This hike was a bit hard for me physically because the day before I spent my time working on our new house, painting the walls and cleaning. So I was a bit tired. And aside from that, I get motion sickness when I travel. Plus, I did not get enough sleep. But I am glad that I still went on this hike because it was a worthwhile experience. The package did not include breakfast, so we went to Udoy's Cocina since it's close to our next destination. Our next stop is CEDAR, which stands for Center for Development and Recreation. Before you enjoy, you'll have to listen to a short orientation and pay 100 for the entrance fee, 50 for the life vest, and 300 for the tour guide. And that 300 is good for 5 people. They also rent out phone protection so your phones will not get wet while taking pictures and videos if you do not have GoPros. But the one that I'm holding is from a TikTok shop. Here we are once again with the coins. Here with us is Kuya Marmar, I think, if I'm not mistaken, spewing facts about the trees, but I'm not listening because I'm lost in the moment. For the rest of our time there at Cedar, Kuya Marmar was the one taking pictures and videos of us, and I forgot to tell him to take the videos in landscape, so we'll just make do with the videos. I was informed that there are 7 falls there, but we only went to 2 since it's not safe. And they also have a pool which is closed at the moment. Behold the beauty of Gantungan Falls. I only set the volume to 10 out of 100 because it's so loud here. The current is so strong. Kuya Marmar was so confident that my phone will not get wet, but deep inside, I was praying, I was hoping that, yes, my phone won't get wet because, oh my god, in this economy, to get to the next falls, we had to jump our way out of the area, so that's what we did. I did not jump just for the sake of jumping, okay?
Okay, pwede ra mo mag-relax sa higda, relax, pwede pa mo matulog. Yan na lang ma'am, ana.
In fairness, Kuya Marmar is so supportive and so lenient with us. And this is Natigbasan Falls. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it correctly, Natigbasan or Natigbasan, but yeah, that's the name.
Rodrigo!
Wanay ulaw-ulaw dari nga dapit guys kay para masulit ang time, musayog yun taghawak mo ang beat no. Again, Kuya was so confident that he keeps dipping my phone in the water, but it's okay because he has so many shots of us. This is us ready to go back because we've fully enjoyed our time there. And since we just got back from the hike and we went straight to Cedar, we're very tired and we want to take a nap, take some rest because we're going to another falls afterwards. But the next falls is just a chill side quest compared to this one. After washing ourselves in their CR, we went to Underleaf Cafe, which is near Sadar, to eat some lunch. We didn't really talk much during this meal because we were both really tired. We were focused on replenishing our energy. By this time, you may notice that there are some glitches in the video because my phone is at 5%. I did not bring power bank, so I was just taking a video while we are eating, waiting for my phone to die out. We still had Kuya Iner to pick us up from Sidar, go to Steph's Inn to get our things, and then drop us off to Steph's house, which cost us 400 pesos each. We took a nap and then we later went to the tourism center of Sumilao where the Alalom Falls is located. We walked back from Alalom Falls to Stephanie's house since it's just a walking distance.
Grabe, klaro kayong mga singot.
Of course, they have two chow chows, one black and one brownish. I don't know their names. I forgot. I'm so sorry. They also have an aquarium full of colorful fish. Stephanie told me that these are called betta fish. After washing up, I was ready to go to bed, take some good night's sleep, and get ready for tomorrow's trip. The next day is intended for enjoying food trips and concert at the Kaamulan Capitol grounds, but I woke up early to prepare for Mass. Pardon my frequent finger combing, but I just want to show you my fit for the day. It's very seldom that I feel myself, and in this video, I'm really feeling myself. You see me making strange and weird expressions, zooming in on my face, just feeling good in general. Instead of a bus, we took a multicab to Malaybalay, which cost us 70 pesos each. Upon arrival, we immediately went to Black Box, one of the photo booths there, since we know that people will be lining up later. And this cost us 150. After the photo booth, we looked for a place to eat since it's already noon and we are starving. We deliberately didn't have breakfast to prepare our stomach for the food trip that we are about to partake. After how many minutes of walking and searching for a decent place to eat, we finally decided to stop here at Steak La Cabana since the staff who was promoting their food got our attention. Thank you. After lunch, we walked some more and bought earrings. Stephanie also bought some latch fridge magnet. For dessert, we went to this place and I bought strawberry with chocolate in a stick. It was hard to bite the strawberry because it seems to be freezed. So I did not enjoy biting into it, but I like the dark chocolate. At this point, we were just aimlessly walking until we find something interesting. And lo and behold, we found a booth for live painting. We were presented with two options, 50 pesos and 200 pesos. The difference is the 200 pesos is detailed. You have a face in the painting. We had the honor to be painted by these two amazing artists. And since they need 2 hours of finishing the painting, they took pictures of us as their reference so that we wouldn't have to wait and stand there all day. As we were walking, we passed by this tower showcasing the 7 tribes of Bukidnon. It's really hot and it's really crowded, so if you plan on going here next year, be sure to come prepared, apply your SPFs, and hydrate well. We then stopped by Jafluff to buy
Double cheesy cheese waffle.
and
Their infamous pineapple ice cream. So we're gonna try. This is the third time. This is the third time that I will take a bite of this. Ta. Let's make sure nga na ay cheese. Ito sa ipagawas. Init kayo guys.
Influencer ka? Labanan mo yan. Okay, go, 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 go.
Third try.
Third try.
Third try is a charm.
Third try is the charm.
Third try is the charm.
Okay.
I'm trying to be honest as much as I can. I didn't like the taste. It was stretchy, sure. It was filling, sure. But it's not cheesy. The taste is not cheesy. It's more of a chewed out bubblegum, and I did not enjoy that. But I had to finish since I paid for it. But I had fun chewing it, and I also like their pineapple ice cream, so that's a plus. I left Stephanie and went on to look for the live painting booth to claim the paintings. I think they did pretty well. Here's me putting it side by side with my face. I bought 2 more sets of earrings and a headband in this store. And we also ordered mixed fruit shakes from this stall, which cost us 60 pesos. We then went to the ground where the concert is at, and while waiting for the invited guests, celebrities, and singers, they had local bands and local artists performing for the crowd. Here's a little 360 degrees view for you to see the crowd, to see how many people are in there waiting to see their favorite bands and artists.
So baby, I'm gonna come down, break my heart.
This is Michelle Vito, and I was lucky enough to be close to her. I got a video of her this close, and I also had a picture with her. Yes, I was also seen in live television. Oh, not live television, but in Facebook Live, because I was so close to her and the cameraman was focusing on her, so I got in the frame and I was just so happy. The rest of the celebrity guests, including Enzo Pineda, Laika, and Bamboo, did not go to where I was, so I didn't have any pictures of them. But I was still glad that I was there witnessing them perform and listening to their music.
Before the headliner Bamboo went on stage, there was the pyro musical, but I did not see much of the fireworks because of the covered court or like the arch there, as you can see. And there was also a disco featuring the DJ that they invited, but I did not get any video of that because I was just too excited to see Bamboo and I want the disco to stop actually, to be honest. And there he is, guys, Bamboo in the flesh. After almost an hour of waiting, there he is finally. I finally get to see him perform, engaging with the audience. Even though he did not go to where I was still happy to be there, vibing with the crowd, you know, enjoying the music and just being there in the moment. We did not finish Bamboo set because we were tired after how many hours of standing, plus the hiking, plus Cedar. So we were wiped out. So we went to Secretary Kim's to eat. I don't know how to use chopsticks, so when the waiter handed me a set of chopsticks, I tried my best, very determined to use it properly, but ultimately I gave up because the waiter saw me struggling and handed me a spoon and a fork. So, yeah, that was a fun interaction.
Ay, sorry.
Going home was the most difficult thing to do. It was very late, yet it was still crowded, so we had to simultaneously navigate through the people looking for the exit and the people who are just arriving in the area. There are a lot of people at the terminal lining up looking for a ride, so we were fortunate enough to find a multi-cab to Kisulon that is not yet full. This is what I look like after the multi-cab ride, but it's okay. I can just brush it off. It's an indication that I had fun. I had a crazy night. After some more walking, we finally arrived at Stephanie's house and we finally were able to rest after a long and tiring day. I actually woke up early, ready to go home, but it was until 9 a.m. that Stephanie accompanied me to the bus terminal, and it was around that time that I was able to hop on a bus. But the bus is full, so I was standing until we reached Puerto. And the fare to City O was 140. The bus I took from City O traveled at 12 noon, but at 1:27 p.m., an L3 sideswept our bus, so we had to stop and report the incident or accident to the police station. So we had to transfer to another bus. It took a while, but we were finally able to ride on another bus. But since the bus is already full, I have to stand again from Taguluan to Lagonglong. And by this time, my feet were hurting so bad from all the hiking, swimming, from all the walking at Kaamulan grounds. But I'm just grateful that no one got hurt and I arrived safely at home. And that's it. Thank you for watching.